This is going to be, hey y'all, this is going to be a collective reading. So this does not apply. Collective means it applies to whoever watches. Collective means it applies to the masses, no matter zodiac sign, gender, nothing. If you're a person and you're hearing it, then it apply. If it applies or reverberates with you, then it reverberates. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. This is not going to be love or anything like that. I think we're just going to see what comes out. Okay, we got the Ocean. Okay. Oh, like I said, so this is, that was what I was saying. Before we even started, I feel like with the decks that I was called to pull and the deck I was called to use, I really feel like we are about to, or the collective is really really going deep and under when it comes to maybe investigating something about themselves, really going in to understand yourselves a lot more. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is or what that even says. So when I see this makes me feel like things have been very chaotic, but through the chaos, I feel like you have been able to see things a lot differently. It has to be, gained a different perspective, or you're learning how to stay focused through chaos, The Seed. Something else came up with it too. The Starborn and the Seed. Yeah, you're planting something here. Something is being planted in this chaos. Something is being planted deep down under. Maybe you need to go deep in. You need to go internally to see seeds that have been planted. I want to say see seeds that have been planted that has been causing chaos. If you have been in a very chaotic state, because Starborn right here says that you are definitely about to break out and be a breakout star. As I said, in the reality world, things are definitely coming together for you. You're definitely seeing ships come in. You're definitely seeing your rewards coming in. You're definitely about to start reaping rewards if you have not already. But I feel like things have been in this very chaotic energy here. But there is a seed that you have planted, or there's a seed that has been planted internally with you, emotionally, spiritually here when I think about the ocean. So when I say we're going deep under, we are really dealing with our spirit here. This is a very self-mastery kind of energy, really coming into who we are, really learning who we are, really understanding the seeds that was implanted within us, and allowing something to bloom from them is what it feels like. And we're talking about the seeds that were chaotic. These freaking white people are killing me out here. And if you're white, like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, so, don't get offended. But it's just like, they done called the cops on me the other day, thought I was in distress. It's like, then they come and they be walking, because it's not like an open, like, little pond here in this neighborhood that you can come sit. Well, you can't, most people don't come sit, but I do. Because it's an open area and it's nobody's fucking property. But they come by, they kind of act like they're looking at something else. They're just watching, staring, seeing if you're supposed to be over here. Like, people in the neighborhood, like, oh my God, I always see you walking with your son. I'm like, it's starting to get hella uncomfortable. So you could be getting uncomfortable. People could be making you uncomfortable situations, environments that you're in, and you're starting to kind of outgrow them, be very comfortable, very mundane. Like, you kind of know what to expect. People have known what to expect from you. The Mask. What's under the mask? And the Heart. I feel like collective, you have the Mother in the shadows. This is really you just kind of really going into your feminine energy here, which is very intuitive energy, spiritual energy, emotional intelligence, empathy. Really going internally and seeing like what needs to be awakened, what has been awakened, what have you been operating in. There could be a need here. The Father came out too. Okay, so yeah, this is just really a lot of energy, just discovery. I feel like the collective is in an energy right now where they want to know everything right now about themselves, so they can kind of heal themselves and get their shit together. Okay, let's see here with the vision. What's this deck? Like, don't get distracted. These things are here to distract you. Like, you're really trying to be in a space where you really want to discover things about yourself. You're really trying to be the better you. But these things here are distractions. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know where you're supposed to be. You know who you're supposed to be. You know who you are right now and where you're trying to go. And that is just the most important thing. Is just do not allow things to get in the way of that. Because it's so easy to just get off track. It's so easy to just start focusing on other stuff and doing what people need you to do, or doing what you think makes more sense. Sensuality, yeah, this is still here, just being very sensual with your, excuse me, sensual with yourself. This is really being more in touch with yourself, spending time with yourself, healing at the bottom. And I can't, the sun, y'all know I got sensitive eyes, y'all. My head, this whole situation is just really sensitive. But this sun is bright as fuck. Healing, doing things your own way. Look at that, rebirth, grounding. Yes, this is I have healing and labyrinth. I think that's how you say it. Healing and labyrinth. But I feel like you're healing so you can do things your way. I feel like you've been doing things the way people have asked you to do it. I feel like you have been doing things the way that you think it makes sense. But I feel like right now you're really learning about yourself. You're really going internal. And doing some self-mastery, doing some self-discovery, for real. Just to kind of, truth. You may be speaking the truth too, collective. Y'all might be telling people exactly how it is and exactly how it ain't. And you're not really used to that, so that can be very uncomfortable and feel very chaotic. Okay, so there's been some conflict here that's brought this about. Some inner, as they say, fire ant. Some cover up so no damn ant get on me. Some inner demons here popping out. Name some skeletons that's been hidden in your closet. Oh, okay. This is why I was saying we're going deep, because you now realizing those skeletons that's been in that closet. Those skeletons you've been walking with. That mask that you've been putting on. Okay, I put it on, put my CD on, put my CD. Let me see. 6 of Cups in reverse. So there's been a lot of just not feeling connected with yourself, realizing how disconnected emotionally you have been. With the Judgment here, that's something that you have not made a choice on. This is something that you have been, okay, King of Swords. Want to keep popping out, honey, making an appearance. Something that you have been supposed to have being worked on, being healed. God has been tapping on your forehead with it, like, hey, this right here, this issue that you have with the sun, yeah. So this is being illuminated. What is being illuminated? 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords. A relationship is illuminating this, of course. Wouldn't be like the collective that I serve. To not have it to be a damn relationship to show your ass something. Oh, the sun and the moon, honey. This is something that you've been hiding about relationships, about love, about connection, even about not relationship. It's definitely connection. It's definitely emotional fulfillment. But I keep seeing 2 people here, so I'm gonna suggest that it is about a relationship here. You have the sun, the moon, the 10 cups, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit in reverse. There was a conversation. There was some negative talk, some negative thoughts here that has been revealed. Something that someone has been trying to hide, something someone has been trying to act like is not there, does not exist. It does. 8 of Pentacles. But you've been working very hard on it, or you're about to start working very hard on it. Let me see. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Something you've been working very hard on. So this could be a relationship that you've been working very hard on, or job or something. And this issue here keeps coming up. It keeps getting in the way of something that you really want. But every time you get to almost having it, something happens. You cut somebody out. You procrastinate. Look at that. Ace of Wands in reverse, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you keep stalling yourself. What is stalling you? Honey, these cards popping out, so y'all really want to know. Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. This is giving Instead of the angel and the devil, honey, you got the devil and the damn devil. You got your words and your actions. You say something, and then something that you say, something that you hear, make you do something. Somebody do something, it's reaction, very reactionary. Okay, collectives have been reacting a lot. Reacting to a lot of things, not feeling things, not really connecting to things, not really understanding why they're feeling things. Now, you are ready to learn why you're feeling these things, why these things are happening, okay? Let's calm down. Let's take a deep breath. Let's stop popping off. Let's stop running away. Let's stop hitting them up. Let's stop cussing them out. Let's stop indulging in maybe negative self-talk. Let's not indulge in bird talk. Talk to a lot of people that put negative thoughts and things like that in your head. Okay, obviously you need to watch Birds of a Feather Flock Together. So you've been around people as well who have highlighted this in you. And you were like, oh my God, it's this person, this person. No, this is you, Bookie Butt. Because it's your life. They run your life? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what we doing here, this is supposed to be a code. This is supposed to be, I am the one. I have power. I am the magician. My mind is my reality. Why is your nigga mind your reality? Why is he making you do this and the third if you don't really want to? Let's, you know what I'm saying? The Tower and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Both of these are in the reverse, honey. Hold on. I had to make sure they didn't call the cops on me, Cheryl. You gotta watch your back. I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just saying about it. Okay, the Tower, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you have been just a little. This gives a little materialistic. This gives controlling. This gives, but not letting towers come. This is like controlling stuff and not allowing the tower, this tower to come down. This internally, this emotional detachment that you have from either your emotions, from people, from things, from relationships, from yourself, whatever. This emotional detachment, you have not been letting it fall. You keep trying to keep it up. You keep trying to keep up the gig. The gig is up. Fetch is not working. Fetch is never going to happen. Okay, let's read some more. Okay. Five of Pentacles, yes, but you're coming up out of this. I just have to read you a little bit so you can really know that I'm very serious. I'm not playing. I don't know. Okay, anything else here? Because this is all about self. This is not about... Okay, no, this is not about anybody else. Because y'all know who want to... Emperor in reverse. I just said I didn't want to talk about it. How are we at? 13 minutes? I didn't want to talk about it. Okay, you are coming out of the code from not having any control, any structure and order in your life. You just been very flippant with the reactions, very flippant with people you deal with, very flippant with the drugs you do, very flippant with the way you talk to yourself, just not really giving a fuck is what this is giving to me. Okay, so collective, that is your reading for the moment, because I probably have another one this week. But please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really, really, really appreciate it. This is like a dream for me, so if you guys could like support that, it means a lot. Thank you.